So, who would like to tell me what happened last time?
We trained.
Oh.
Wonderful.
Well, okay, we can
Nothing
start.
else important happened. Nothing at
Okay.
all.
All right, so
Samuel met a guy that shit his pants.
We got to roleplay people on an airplane. It was a lot of fun.
yeah, we're working backwards. All right. So the first thing that happened is I think Samuel had to go get screamed at by his mother and Scarlet for a while. I think actually no, first because his mother thing happened later. So yeah, he has Scarlet basically had a conversation with him that amounted to shape the fuck up, loser. Or I will just cripple your ass and give you back to your mother. Victoria patched things up with Cassandra. That bridge was mended pretty effectively. Nathan was going to go visit his dear old mentor, the Patriarch, to which he found him fucking dead. Calamity, just in the room waiting. Messaged Victoria. Victoria told everyone else through Cassandra. Victoria teleported over. Nathan, did not successfully engage Calamity, but he's not dead. And then Calamity teleported away, and then Nathan's sister told us, "You two just fuck off. Just get out of here." We then had there was then a meeting. First things first, Samuel was sent off before this point. He was on a fucking magical flight.
Beautiful.
Filled with so many colorful, interesting characters.
It's true.
He ended up, I think, in like Hawaii, and just had to live a mundane life. And Grunt told him he enjoyed it.
Grunt decided.
Grunt, in fact, told him that he enjoyed it, and he internalized some of those lessons. The rest of us were sent on various training methods. Nathan got sent to the Amazon, where a guy basically beat his ass up and down the Amazon River. Adam went to go practice around with his powers a bit at fucking Timbuktu. And Nathan, we found out Kayumi is being sent to Tibet, whatever she's doing there. Victoria did apologize to her for misreading the situation a little bit. And Victoria and Alexander, her brother, got sent to some fucking fuck-off cabin in Siberia where they got to spend some time with their mother. And yes, did basically find out that, yes, is responsible for the deaths of many children. After everyone got back, they talked a bit. I think that's when Samuel had a big... First, he went to go talk with... I can't place the exact order of events. He talked with his mother, basically had a big fight with her, talked to Scarlet, and Scarlet was like, "Yeah, I know who your father is, but I'm not going to tell you because your mother doesn't want me to tell you either." And then I think he got sent... I think he got booked for the fucking flight. He met all of his good friends again on that flight.
He did not go on the second flight. That happened before the talk with his mother, but yeah.
Yeah, I can't place the exact events in their exact order. But then Victoria also went and said, "Hey, do you also know my dad?" To which Scarlet basically said, "Yeah, no, there is no single person, probably. I guess if you want, I can arrange you a meeting with this guy called Grimblade. He's kind of an asshole, though." To which Victoria did just ask, "Is he fucking worse than Samuel?" And Scarlet just said, "Good point."
Yes, he's not that bad.
He's a horrible murderer, but like I get the question Victoria's asking, like, is he like a huge asshole though? Because if he's just like a monster, yeah, I can deal with that. I think that was everything, or almost everything. The fuck is that grunt?
I just found it. I think I'm gonna keep it and use it at some point.
Holy shit, he's literally me.
That's a fucking Stellaris creature.
Yes.
He's scheming. Look at that. Look. He's double scheming.
yeah. There is his brother, like right
Now,
next to there.
Grunt, you said we could. You said if we picked the outsider, we couldn't be aliens.
Yeah.
Those
He
are
said
just
we
normal
look
guys.
like them, though.
It's just how he was
Yeah.
born. Who's gonna pick on him for his mutations? God damn, you
Yes,
fucking racist.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Look at him.
Fucking-
Grunt, when are we gonna see this character, huh?
What do you mean?
That's for the Urban Shadows game, unfortunately for you.
Can we get her in this game too, though?
No,
That'd be
but
nice
you
to
could
have
join
a
the Urban
fucking look
Shadows
at
game. And also,
I'm working. I'm
God,
working.
you
Maybe.
could, the only thing we do in that game is fuck over Tick.
Probably
We
like
can
a
all
lot
do
of
that
things.
game.
I'll just DM ways that some character in the universe will fuck over Dick. Like every 5 minutes, I'll just DM Grunt. I kidnapped the ward.
There's a long line, I think, of people getting ready to kidnap.
Like
the
you
Lord.
have to be a bit more original than that.
Pretty much all of them have been sent by me.
But yeah, as you've all returned and school's starting again. Isn't that nice? You do
Yeah.
remember that there was a new dean that was assigned temporarily until this whole thing gets sorted out. I know I will say this. You do know that know her name from at least the school reporting.
Is it Russian McNaughta-clone?
It's in the NPC list. So
Oh yeah. Look at that, Russian McNaughta-clone. Good news.
nah, I don't. That's not what it reads.
We could change that.
Or I could kick you. That's I can always do that.
If that's what it
Right.
is.
I'll just shoot
He's
you.
just like he's dyslexic. You have to forgive him.
Yeah, it's my dyslexia. You gonna bully a dyslexic Grunt?
Yes,
Can't believe it.
if it's you, yeah.
Understandable.
The spike.
Grunt
to
is
that.
the only autist I bully for being autistic.
But yeah. So, as well, normally you would have received a sort of schedule, but no sort of schedule was received. Instead, everyone was directed to attend a sort of general meeting hall for all the students. If you want to have a conversation before that, feel free to meet up and discuss otherwise.
Is Kayumi back?
Yes, everyone is back in town.
Okay. Yeah, Adam would would go up to ask her how Tibet was.
Like, was interesting. Difficult, but interesting.
Did you get better at your possession thing?
No, but I learned a few more things about myself, more or less.
That's good.
How was your training?
Mostly fine. Apparently lightning's really hard to control, so I have to work on that. Direct it, but I can't hold it in place like I can with everything else.
Be able to get a grasp of it? I can imagine it's quite a difficult thing to control.
Yeah, it's the hardest part is actually like catching it before it disperses. And it's not like there's lightning everywhere, so it's not like I don't often get to practice with it, but I think if I focus on it, it should work out.
Odds.
Are you gonna keep practicing your stuff too?
My thing is easier, I guess, than yours.
That's good. Um, is there any like specific thing you have to do for it to work, or is this
I
your practice?
have to let myself be possessed and same time maintain control. Requires a surprisingly amount of calmness. I don't seem to possess at the moment.
Have you tried yoga?
No, but we did do a lot of meditation and a lot of walking and sightseeing in the area.
Yeah, apparently that's what yoga's supposed to do, is mellow you out.
Oh.
I think it had the opposite effect on me, though. Well, it mellowed me out, but it made me worse, not better, I think.
You hear it's supposed to help you be more flexible?
I have noticed my neck hasn't been hurting as much.
Maybe it's not that bad then.
Give and take. Well, see you at the assembly.
Just smiles and nods.
This fucking cord is gonna drive me crazy. I'm charging my headphones as I use them, and every time I shift slightly, my headphones go doo doo, doo doo, doo doo, doo doo.
Punished for your sins.
I'm actually going mad.
Um. Yeah. Any other anyone else want to talk to one another and for the whole gathering?
Yeah, Victoria would go out to talk to Nathan.
Yeah. You would meet up a bit before.
Hey, Nathan. How are you? How you doing?
Honestly, not great, but I'm keeping it together. How was your training?
It was all right. Found out some things I kind of wish I didn't.
Yeah, I can understand that. Do you want to talk about it after school, or are you good?
We could talk about it.
That's good. I brought some fruit back from the Amazon.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, Customs wasn't thrilled, but whatever. Yeah, we'll talk after school, and you can get whatever you need to tell me off your chest.
Sounds good.
So what do you think the assembly's about? Just
I don't
you
know.
teach
Maybe there's a new dean. Might be a new teacher, because, I mean, I don't think they ever got anyone to replace, Blue Flame.
Yeah, I guess second years really need that instructor, huh?
Yeah. I'd imagine they do.
Well, we should probably get inside. We don't want to be late on our first day back, huh?
Yeah. Don't want to be late.
As you would kind of make your way inside the large amphitheater, as there's plenty of students around. Some you recognize, some you don't, taking seats. As people are getting ready, whatever this presentation will entail. As you see the provisional dean, Miss Tanya, take stage. She approaches the microphone and addresses the student body. Good morning to all of you. Thank you for attending today. First of all, I would like to take a moment to introduce myself. My name is Tanya Antonova, and I will be your provisional dean for the rest of the school year until after which I'm sure administration will take care of things. And unfortunately, we've had many problems recently. You all know the recent passing of the patriarch. Things have been quite difficult for everyone in the city, and a lot of people, especially people from the staff and the faculty members here, knew him for a long time. I knew him personally. I just wish we could have started the year better, but I think we should do our best, honor his legacy, and to be the better versions of ourselves. As such, I've had time over while you were all away on holiday to review, and I know that we're probably used to a certain way of doing things. Fortunately, with certain problems amongst the staff, you will have to shift methodology. Up until now, you've been assigned to a specific team, and you were sort of meant to build cohesion within that team. Well, that has been the way that has been done in Halcyon for a long time. But since I took over and I saw some clear stagnation amongst several generations, I've decided to shift things a bit. As such, we will be implementing a new dynamic system that will move you around. Teams won't be such a permanent thing. Of course, you will still have to work within teams, but your colleagues will change every now and then to improve your adaptability and, well, just the ability to cooperate with more people. Hopefully build a better school cohesion. As such, do not be alarmed if your teammates will be moved around. Part of a new initiative, as you'll see things around here change. Well, for the short period of time that I am here. Brings me up to my next point. I have allocated time for all of you, if you wish so, to come up to me personally and voice in private any concerns or ideas you may have for improvement, anything that you feel was neglected or I should prioritize for the future. I believe that for too long, the voices of the students weren't, well, they were drowned out. And I want to ensure that such things don't happen, at least while I'm here. So, meeting with students will take priorities over all other administrative duties. Because, well, I was able to discuss details with the current administration and get their approval on bringing more help in. As you all know, for the last 2, almost 3 months, you've had transfer students from across the world, which from the data that has been gathered, seemed that it was very beneficial. A lot of people have reported, well, have provided general good feedback on the initiative. So, in order to equalize things, I think while students can learn a great deal from one another, I also think teachers will be able to learn a great deal from one another. As such, we'll be having a lot of professional teachers as well, flying in from academies across the world. Should provide some of the existing staff members and students, well, different insights in different places. I know things might be a bit more confusing, but I am at your disposal to answer any questions or I'll clarify any misgivings. I wish all of you have a great year, and I think we can push together through this. As she's gonna... Today will be allocated to the student dean interviews. Rather, no, I should say student dean meetings. Other than that, no classes for today. Thank you for attending. She's gonna step down. It'll be like a people also like talking as a murmur starts building up in the room.
No applause from no speech applause.
No, why the fuck would they applaud?
You know, like usually whenever someone's like done speaking, it's common to like just like clap for them.
You can start it. Hey, go on.
Hell no! I think either of my characters are gonna do that shit.
Like, yeah, I'm bringing in a couple of people. Like, it's just an announcement.
Woo! Woo! You brought something in. Woo! We're all sheeple.
So yeah, no clapping. But you do have individual allocated time with her, but there's gonna be a while until you're up for your interviews, unless you want to just pass them over, because you can't just do that.
Adam would probably go, but I don't think he has any like suggestions or concerns.
You can also go with like questions. So
Yeah, he'll figure something out. I mean,
yeah, you are all now, well, left your own devices.
Victoria, are you gonna go talk to this lady, or do you want to just bounce? 'Cause I'll
Yeah,
go if you go.
I'll probably talk to her. Yeah,
All right.
I think we're probably good people are going to talk separately with her. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to talk with her.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying I'll wait. We'll just go home or something.
Well, Nathan, how was your training?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not saying. Hey, that was really quiet. What?
Oh, sorry. Well, how was your training?
I was dropped in the Amazon and attacked at randomly.
Where's that?
It's a jungle in South America. I brought fruit.
Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, because Adam went to school.
Where did you go, Adam?
Timbuktu.
No, really.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Nathan, do you not know that that's a real place?
No, I just thought he was being sarcastic. I thought it was like I took a ride at Albuquerque, like the Looney Tunes.
Why would I be sarcastic?
I no reason. I never changed. I'm gonna next Christmas. You're getting an atlas for Christmas. Actually, Adam, when's your birthday?
Just kind of shrugs.
I'm gonna get you a globe and an atlas. You're gonna love it. It spins.
Is that like a shrug, like you just don't care, or is that like a shrug, like you don't know?
Both.
Okay.
All right.
Victoria probably in her mind is gonna ask Scarlet when she took custody of him, because that's gonna be his birthday, I guess.
Happy custody day! Woo! All right. Well, yeah, we're gonna get you a globe. It spins. You're gonna love it.
What's it do?
It's a 3D model of the world, and it has locations on it. Sometimes in different colors, depending on the country.
How big is it?
It's like the size of a basketball. We can put little flags.
There are
where
bigger
you-
ones.
There are bigger ones, but we could get you little flags, and you can stick them on places where you've been and where you want to go.
If it's that small, how would it show all the places?
Well, you'll see. Well, listen. After I'll get you a globe. You'll see.
Okay. Thanks, I guess.
But you're definitely getting an atlas.
Scarlet said Atlas was also one of the Titans.
Okay. Yes, but it's not that kind of atlas. It's a book full of maps.
What does that have to do with holding up the world?
I think it's just I think they just used the name.
Okay, I guess.
I don't. Do you want a book on Titans?
I kind of read up on them when I was choosing my name.
He's like Nathan's just like I don't know how to talk to you right now.
Oh,
Well,
I'm laughing right now because like the Victoria's. Victoria, of course, has to ask it. You ever read Percy Jackson?
No, I don't really do it. I think the only thing I've read are like Wikipedia pages. Is that like a website?
It's like a book series.
Oh, like the thing Cassandra reads?
A
It's
little
a
less.
different genre than what Cassandra usually reads. But yeah, it is a book.
It is not the Mountains of Madness, but you might enjoy it.
What's the genre?
Oh god damn it!
It's a like adventure, coming of age sort of story.
Oh, like that movie thing?
Yes.
So it's like just like a story you read.
Yes.
Why?
Okay, we're gonna get back to you on that one. We're gonna get back to you on that one, Adam.
Most people people read
No.
because they enjoy it.
It's a way to escape.
Some people read books because like learn things. If it's like a nonfiction book.
Some
Yeah, like a Wikipedia page, right?
Sorta, yeah.
except longer and more detailed.
Those things are pretty long anyway.
Okay. You know what? It's fine. Listen,
That's the longest book ever written.
Oh, well, funny you should ask.
of War and Peace.
No, it's not. It's a fan fiction.
Yeah,
Oh
of
god,
course.
it is.
Yeah,
Shit, it's like isn't it like a Super Smash Bros. Brawl fanfic?
Yeah,
yes.
it
There's
is.
a Subspace MSA fanfiction, which is like double the length of the. It's more than double the length of like the closest next piece of literature.
Jesus Christ, Adam, this summer we're going to take you to a magical place called the library. It's where the information lives.
Yeah, we have one at school. I know what it's just about
No.
books, right?
Yes. We're going to take you to the city library, though, which has more books.
Is there something I need to learn?
No, like,
Yeah, go on.
Do they have more books on what Christmas is about?
oh god,
I'm still
damn it.
kind of confused
Yeah.
on that.
We're showing
Yeah,
you. Listen,
there's a lot of
listen.
them.
When we go, one of these days, I'm going to show you It's a Christmas, Charlie Brown, and they will explain what the meaning of Christmas is.
Is that a book, a movie, or a Wikipedia page?
It's all three, but we'll watch the movie.
Okay.
All right. You know what? We got a meeting to go to, so maybe we should like take a break, get some food, and we'll have individual meetings. That would be great.
All right. See you later then.
Yep. When Adam leaves, Dace is just gonna be like, Victoria, I'm sorry, I didn't really have the energy for that today. I don't.
It is what it is.
Oh my god. All right. Well, I'm gonna go get some lunch, and I'll meet you over by where we're supposed to meet her later. All right?
Yeah. Now, by the way, if you guys want to check that out, that fanfiction has over 4 million words.
No,
A little bit of light reading.
I can't do it. I can't bring it.
221 pages.
I don't care enough
chapters.
about that. I don't really care enough about Smash Brothers. I can't do it.
Fine, the book I linked has about like 9 million characters.
I'm going to the
Almost.
cafeteria alone to get some food. That's what I'm doing. Jeez.
Why don't we all watch the video series about Chris Chan?
God. You can do that for your next movie night if you really want to.
So
my
Samuel,
God.
you're up first. As unless you want to pass it over, you have.
No, I'll go.
Yeah, you go to the dean's office, walk in. Oh, Samuel, please have a seat.
Good morning.
Now, I'm doing these meetings. Get a better understanding of what students want or think that needs to be changed around here. So, have anything on your mind? I would love to hear it.
Not particularly. There's nothing coming to mind currently.
Maybe you would have. Do you have any questions for me?
No questions.
I hate Samuel so fucking much.
Is there any particular reason then why you decided to come in then?
There were assigned meetings.
You know you could have. There's a checkbox underneath the message. And
There
an X.
was?
Yes, you can press the X and it would have. It's fine.
Why are you here? You don't have to be here. I don't want you here.
Why are you wasting my fucking time?
Well, if that, at the very least, if there's nothing want to say, that means at the very least there's nothing bad. Neutral is better than negative, right?
Of course.
Wish you a good day, Samuel.
And you?
Yeah, no, Samuel's gonna exit. You see all. I guess you all see him walk in and just walk out in the span of like a couple of minutes.
The fast talk.
Didn't know how fast it was.
Jeez.
Wow.
Sam must
Fastest
really
man
like
alive.
this school. And boy, don't the girls know it.
After that, Adam are up next.
No, hey, you could do the funniest thing possible.
Good. I could be so funny right now. But Adam does have questions. So sit down.
As yeah, you walk in, says Adam, please have a seat.
Hey. So is there like a set order we have to go
No.
through, or
This meeting is all about what you want to say or ask of me.
oh, I was just mostly wondering how often the changes were going to be, and if we'd also have different teachers for the same class and stuff like that.
Well, my hope is that they will be frequent enough to keep you on your toes, but not frequent enough so that it becomes completely chaotic. I don't have an exact schedule to give you. That would go against the idea. But
So
yes, you'll have plenty of new teachers.
So the switch will be different every time?
Well, not every time, but some teams might get shifted around. Some teams might just have one or two members moved. Some teams might just get split apart and only come back together occasionally.
Will the numbers stay the same, or will it be anything from 1 to 7?
Nope, the numbers can change as well. There will always be a minimum of 2. Other than that,
Could be as big as the whole school, theoretically?
unlikely, but theoretically, yes.
Did Mr. Scott ever finish his leave of absence?
She kind of like definitely looks a bit annoyed, as Mr. Scott, to my understanding, he never left. But I have put in a request to either, well, put him on unpaid leave or, well, it's sort of a mystery to me as well.
Okay.
I do believe he will be coming back though soon because once I cut off his payments, apparently he picked up the phone.
That sounds like it.
So I do believe he will be returning soon.
How'd you end up with the position?
Funny enough, it was one of the last conversations I had with Mr. Morgan before his unfortunate passing.
I convinced him to hand me power, then I killed him.
They gave me this.
It is with great reluctance I accept this heavy burden. What's the speech Palpatine gave? I will be reorganizing this school into the first Galactic Academy. I think that was pretty much it. Is there anything else you needed from me?
No. If you ever have other questions or ideas you want to share with me in the future, know that it will be much easier to reach out to me than it was with the previous dean.
Did take a week just to talk to him.
Unfortunately, Mr. Harrison was much more less inclined to delegate. And I am quite the opposite. I like to see things run without my intervention as much as possible. So that leaves a lot more free time for myself.
That mean you've had to increase the amount of faculty?
Yes.
Besides teachers?
Yes, but I think it was less of an issue, that aspect, and more of an issue that he always asked for reports and called people in for reviews, while I will let teachers run their own class, and unless problems do show up, I feel like I don't need to know every single detail all the time.
I'm sure Mr. Christian will be glad for the help. He always seems so overworked.
The quartermaster has been unfortunately fired.
What happened?
Well, not exactly sure on the details.
Yeah, you know what, Grant? Why don't I pierce the mask on that?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, pierce the mask.
Grunt's like, try it. Yeah, see what happens. That mask is being pierced. Mixed success. Partial success.
I mean, yeah. I doesn't know why the fucking.
As far as I'm
She probably doesn't know or doesn't give a shit.
Poor Christian. Shame he was so nice.
Well, it was his manager that decided to. I'm sure it was nothing too bad.
Yeah. I ever see him around, I'll ask, I guess.
Of course. Well, I wish you a good day, and don't hesitate to reach out.
You too.
As Adam walks out.
Just walk over and I just say, Nathan, I told her literally all your secrets. You're screwed.
That sounds about right. Jackpot was right about you all the time, Adam. That's right.
it's true.
Speaking of
I'm
which,
sorry. I read the notebook. It said tonight we kill Tick, so I had to do it.
speaking of which, Nathan, it's your turn now.
Do I know any? What's ass? What? I just
There
braved.
was an oddly threatening tone from Grunt.
Grant, before I go in, and with my familiarity with superheroes and stuff, do I know anything about her prep going in? Just as a person, hero, anything?
She wasn't super active. You know that she wasn't super active on the global scene. She did have, as far as you can tell, she was the dean for the St. Petersburg Academy for several years. She was a teacher there as well. So she has a lot of experience in the sort of teaching area rather than corporate or
Field.
military one.
Okay, so she is a teacher,
Yeah.
just not a lot of experience in the field.
Yeah, apparently not that. So she seemingly does very well with the administrative part of this.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I go in.
Nathan, please have a seat.
He
I would
does.
like to offer my personal condolences to your family. Mr. Morgan's passing was a shock to all of us, I feel, but I think you were the ones were quite close to him. Can't imagine this was an easy time for you.
I accept your condolences. Thank you. And it's been, in all honesty, a rough couple of weeks, but nothing to do but move forward. He wouldn't want me dwelling.
Need anything from me? I had some cordial business dealings with Mr. Morgan over the years. Always helped me out when I needed it, and he was the one who reached out to me after Mr. Harrison stepped down.
If you don't mind me asking, what kind of dealings exactly did you two have? If you can't elaborate, I understand, but
No, it is. It was mostly. I've been working with plenty of faculty members all around the world. I've held positions of teaching in not just the St. Petersburg Academy, but in other places as well. And other than Halcyon, I've taught at other academies. And well, let's just say that not everyone is as welcoming as people are around here. Well, since I could ask, I did ask him for advice on several matters. And he does seemingly have quite a lot of wisdom on how to handle rather delicate political situations.
yeah, his advice and wisdom will be missed. But it might be, with him gone, it might be the end of one era, but with those he's left behind, it's time for the next generation to pick up the baton.
is why I'm sure that after this short, tumultuous period, you'll be able to come back swinging.
Yeah, I'll do my best. You said you want to break up the teams. Is this just like test mission to test mission? Just try to get us to get along?
No. It's problem with Halcyon, my opinion, that things become too static too quickly. And while that is maybe somewhat accurate to real life, as may team up with a certain fellow individuals and then stay team up, I don't think it's that beneficial. Be so rigid from your early school years. I feel like it's much better to be more adaptable. And I'll be honest, Nathan. I don't think grouping up the most powerful young enhanced individuals in the school, the same team, I don't think that's beneficial for any of you.
Yeah, I guess there's wisdom in what you're saying. When we answer a call out in the field, we never know who we're going to be paired with or what their skills are going to be.
I feel like it would also keep you more grounded. See how some of the less powerful superheroes fight, as well as give the other people that other perspective of what it's like to fight, or even just work alongside someone such as yourself, for example.
I guess so.
Don't worry, I don't plan on completely breaking up your team anytime soon, but it might happen in the future. Don't know. We'll see how it goes, and the more that data I get, the more informed decisions I can make.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I just came to say good luck and welcome to Halcyon.
Smiles. Thank you. Unlike Mr. Harrison, I have allocated quite a lot of time interacting with students, so if there's any point you feel like need something or just want to talk to me about anything relevant to the school, feel free to reach out.
Yeah, of course. I know you're busy, so I won't take up too much more of your time.
Uh, have a good day. See you around school.
You as well.
As Nathan will walk out of the office. Last but not least, Victoria.
I'm starting to realize something. Everyone else's talk seemed to be significantly longer than Samuel's.
Yes.
I wonder what they talked about.
As you walk in, and she's gonna politely greet as you take a seat.
Hello.
I presume, do you know what this meeting is about?
Yes, about questions. I want to ask one about the team things. How is that still going to be like the core team theoretically exists, but some members just get swapped out, or like eventually we're going to transition to there is no core team and it's just new teams getting formed every however long?
Yes and no. There might be teams that get completely split apart, but that's not the main idea, so I don't expect it to happen that often. The main idea is to provide an extra layer of dynamic teaming up, sort of. So I expect the former to be more frequent. You get 1 or 2 members at most switched around a bit before they get back into the same team, but there's nothing set in stone. It will be mostly up to the information I receive from everyone's performance.
All right.
Other than that, let me know if there's anything you wish or you think would be beneficial for the school.
Are there? You mentioned bringing in more people, like more. I assume it was teachers.
She nods.
Are they going to be swapping out with the existing teachers, or is there just going to be additional classes? How's that going to work?
They will be swapped around with the existing teachers. The classes will stay mostly the same. They might change their format a bit, but with the extra layer of shifting around students, you might suddenly have more teams, as it's not only we don't just have teams of 4 anymore, or 5. You can have teams of 2, 3, 7, 8, however many. As such, we need the extra manpower.
All right. Well, it's pretty much my 2 questions. Yeah.
Well, then remember, I am quite easy to reach. So if there's anything that ever comes to your mind to speak about, do let me know.
Sure thing.
Have a good day, Victoria.
Have a good day as well.
So yeah, Victoria leaves the office. You've all had your meeting time. As you are all just kind of like outside in the hallway.
So, what'd you guys talk about?
Just asked how the group shifting and how the new teachers were all going to work.
Basically, same thing as Victoria, just asking about the teams.
I asked about that, but I was also wondering what Scott was doing.
Yeah, but, I mean, he never seemed particularly excited to be here. Oh, what did you talk about, Samuel? You weren't there that long.
You were asking him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Assuming you're there, unless you're not.
You can ask him.
Yeah, I did.
Not much in particular.
All right.
You have the rest of the day off, so
Let's go to Joe's Burgers, guys.
It's the best place.
You can. There's someone I've got to see.
The Joe from Joe's Burgers.
Uh, I guess.
Was there something I was going to do today?
Actually, I do need to go do something. I can catch up with you two late. I gotta do a thing or two. Can I catch up with you two tonight?
Yeah, sure.
Does do you have to do it alone, or do you want anyone to come with you?
I gotta go to the police station and make a formal report, and then I'm gonna stop by the Patriarch's house and pay my respects.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And I pretty much gotta go do the opposite. See you guys later.
What?
I gotta go commit crimes and then piss on his house.
On his grave. As they're both walking off, Victoria's gonna look at him. What the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know.
Well, where is Samuel going? Let's see. Let's figure out the mystery.
Yeah.
He's just going home and crying in the corner of my match meeting. Why are they all so mean to me?
Listen, I've got to grab someone for the mission first. I've got to get help, and unfortunately, Kate's probably the best option.
What is that supposed to mean? She's a great person.
Oh, she is.
As you leave the school premise, do you just call her?
Yeah, I can call her if I can't see her.
She's gonna pick up and hey, what's up?
Hey, got something that's less than legal that needs taking care of. You in?
It is commit crimes.
Is this gonna get us into big trouble?
No, if we pull it off correctly.
Sure, I'll meet with you. I guess. I'm not gonna say yes, cause depends what kind of thing. But sure, let's meet up.
Okay, meet me at this address, and I want it to be 1 block from Steve-O's place.
Yeah.
Is it next to Joe's Burgers?
No. As
Is it in Jackpot's house?
No, but it's the same neighborhood, so. As yeah, you make your way to Upper North as you meet with Kate at the designated address. She kind of like has like a backpack ready. Says has like a hoodie on. So I'm not gonna like kill people.
No, when we're not killing
Oh,
anyone,
okay.
Kate.
Okay. Gonna like what? Break into some place then.
I just needed backup just in case I got shot at last time.
Okay, that sounds dangerous. What happened?
Hence why you're here. If things get a bit hairy, you can pull me out.
Yep, not literally. So
Exactly. Was trying to get information for Nathan, and the guy apparently doesn't want to give up that information.
okay, and you were gonna steal it from him then?
Steal it, he might be in there. Might be able to reason with the guy. Wait out here. If you see anything go awry, pop in.
Okay. I'll be just outside.
Wonderful.
As yeah, you'll make your way inside Steve-O's place. There's
Is he in there, or?
He is open for business.
Steve-O, my man.
He like looks at you, kind of like glares a bit, and says, those are nice words for somebody who just broke into this place."
It was a minor break-in. Is that really something that we're gonna hold against friends?
Yeah. Unless you give him like a very good reason as to why.
Well, someone wasn't being fully honest about information.
So if somebody walks in here, demands the information about you, they just hand it over to them?
Well, who's more important than me, Steve-O?
My integrity, my business.
Sounds like a jilted lover.
Oof.
I just told out everyone who ever approached me. I wouldn't have been having clients for too long. You included. I'm pretty sure you would shoot me if I just sold info on you.
So it was a client,
Yeah,
meaning the video is edited, or at least in some manner keeping your clients protected.
listen, just drop the thing.
Or what?
And listen, I know you're smart, Samuel, but unfortunately you're also pretty fucking damn cocky right now. You might be tangling with some people you don't want to fuck with. This would be my warning. Back off. That video, whatever it is, just let it go. Tell whoever or whatever you need. Just normal video. Nothing weird about it. It is what it is.
There's multiple people that are being protected by it then?
A lot of people being protected by it.
Very well then. I tried my best.
I would
And I'll leave.
I would appreciate you not trying to break in after I leave.
Of course not.
I expect you to send me payment for the damages you caused. This place was shot up to hell when I arrived.
I didn't shoot up your place.
No, but you broken and activated the defenses, so
All I did was answer a phone call.
from inside this place. Hence the shooting.
Very well then. Can expect a payment.
Appreciate it. I will send you the invoice.
Yeah, and I'll leave the shop.
As you walk out, H just kind of like looks at you and says, "So, how did it go?"
Less than wanted.
I'm curious by nature. What video What video?
You're no snitch. You know, what is your Golden Sentry? What is your sister's name?
Yeah,
even?
Golden Sentinel.
Golden Sentinel. There we go. Golden Sentinel. The video of her killing that man. Nathan believes it's modified in some kind of respect.
I know someone's good with that shit.
Really?
Yeah, Forge. That's cool. He's really good with a lot of shit.
Do you think he can be trusted though?
He's not really into the whole vigilante stuff and tends to keep on the right side of the law, but then again, he's also, other than Jackpot, the only other masked hero in the first year students, so
I trust you, wherever you believe.
listen, don't
If-
give him context, just tell him to analyze the video, see if he finds anything weird about it.
I'll let you handle it over. You probably have more reason to go to him with it.
Okay. I'll let you know what he finds out.
That'll be wonderful. Whilst you do that, let's see where our friend goes. And I'm gonna wait for Steve-O to leave and try and follow him.
Oh.
I need the Crundluck. We'll remember that sticker 1 second.
Make an RIP Forge sticker.
Not yet. He needs to actually die first. But Calamity will have maybe Calamity will have another banger very soon.
Well, while you're waiting, it's gonna take a while until he has to go back home.
No, that's fair.
As what are the rest of you doing?
I'm going to the police station to fill out a report, actual report that I kind of dodged for 2 weeks, and then I'm going to the patriarch's house to do what I said I was going to do.
Yeah.
During the
So as you get to the police station, one of the officers would direct you to fill out an official statement. As what does your statement say?
The police were there.
Yes.
So I don't think I need to actually hide anything, right?
No, I'm just asking if you want to hide anything. I'm just giving you the freedom to.
Yeah, no. Nathan doesn't have any reason to hide because people already knew why they were called. So he just fills out the report as it happened.
So no information obfuscated, nothing altered, just things as they happened.
Oh God! I could.
Why are you so panicky? Calm down. Just asking.
Yeah, no, nothing altered. He went over for Christmas. When he was there, the patriarch was already dead.
Listen,
And,
tell me if you hide stuff. I know what happened. Just tell me if you hide stuff. Or if you,
No.
obstruct certain details.
No.
Then, no. You'll spend the afternoon giving a detailed report to the police about the entire incident. And after that, they will thank you for your cooperation and able to make your way to the patriarch's house, which has at this point the
Yeah,
police
sure.
have kind of closed it off, but I mean you can just go over the
Yeah. I do not use my no. I just go over the fence and start because I'm the person that knows one of the people that knows the patriarch the best. So I'm gonna start looking, see if there's any place he might have hid information.
You know what? Give me an assess the situation.
Okay. This is where I fail.
I believe in you. Listen, you only W's. See? So
Jago, please no.
you're looking for any sort of secret information, right?
Yeah, anything that he might have hid, but he'll go through the documents and he'll go through the documents and stuff.
Well, I mean, there's the house has been mostly destroyed on that part by you when you ran through it.
Yeah, he's not really
s-
expecting to find anything, but
It's been mostly cleared out, but give me a moment to think about it. While you can read chat and think about your decisions in life.
come on, I have
Chad,
a
is
child
this
and a
real?
dog. I have a dog and a child yelling at me, and forgive
Oh.
me for my sins, but
That
the
will
cops were
also
there, and
Yes.
but like the cops like were there when Victoria was there. I can like, what am I gonna?
What? No.
You were.
Your sister got there and then told us to fuck off before the cops got there.
Can you all just stop yelling at me? I have enough to deal with right now.
Listen, it's fine. I'm just joking.
I literally, like when you asked me, I literally had the door kicked in and told to rock a child.
Have you listen? You know what'll help if you look at this picture of my cat that I just posted.
It's not helping. It's not helping. It's
That's
'cause
incorrect.
Fine, Tick.
Nothing is.
This is how you become much more powerful individual. You just multitask.
It's not, my stats will not increase. There's no amount of grinding that's going to help this.
But no, you if you want, you can you can exclude Victoria from your.
That is what I would do.
Okay, so the
Thank-
FBI doesn't just show up at your place, Victoria. But gonna say your sister did spot her though, so it's not 100% bulletproof, but at the very least the protection unit doesn't just fucking rock up to your house.
Yes.
Let me just. I don't think you exclude anything else.
I like most of it is like he would even give like the rationale for his decisions as he was doing it. Oh shit, Calamity's in a public area, I need to get him out, was the process. And he was alone. There was no Victoria.
So as you're looking around the place, again, most of the things have been cleared out, but there's like as you look around and you do spot something that looks a bit odd as you get a bit close up to the wall. You notice that what is supposed to be a wall just looks like a panel that you can kind of push in. And as you press it, it gives way. As it seems there's like a sort of hidden compartment. And inside there's just a cell phone.
Alright. Nathan takes the cell phone. Is there like a lock on it?
No. It's an old cell phone. There's no. Just open it.
Like a Nokia kind of thing?
Yeah, yeah.
I go through the search history, like call history.
It's probably even older than that. Let me just.
Are you gonna tell me it's a brick? Like an actual like
definitely
80s brick?
Yeah, it's a 90s phone.
I can still look at the call history, right?
Yeah.
What numbers do I see?
There's a single number on it.
There's a single number.
Yep.
Do I happen to recognize this number by any chance?
No.
Is there anything else in this panel?
No, it's just a phone.
I don't know. Do I have a way to contact Scarlet?
Yeah, you
I don't
probably
have
have her number. No, I feel like you probably have.
Alright, I'm gonna give her a call.
It's gonna pick up and says yes.
Hey, are you busy right now?
I mean, yes, but I can make time if it's important.
I got something weird that I want you to look into. Is there any way we can meet in private?
Is my place of business not good?
I guess, but I'm not sure how much. Well, yeah, Adam lives there, so I guess that's fine.
Unless you want to meet me in secret, We
No.
can meet in Upper North. Nobody really looks over there too much.
Yeah, sure. Meet me in Upper North.
She's
I'll
gonna
just.
tell you an address to meet her at.
All right. I'll be there in like 45 minutes.
Well, as you'll meet with her in this sort of kind of like passageway. Uh, the underpass goes, rather the you meet in the underpass. There's
Hey,
nobody really around, as she kind of like is not wearing her usual clothes, clearly trying to blend in with the locals a bit more. She says, "Well, seem rather spooked."
not spooked. Just don't have the resources to handle it. And me coming in and out of your building doesn't really look the best, I guess. And I'll be honest, I don't have like the best track record in your building. I was going through the patriarch's place in the hopes of maybe finding some kind of clue, and what I found a panel, and all there was this phone number with, well, this phone with only one number, and I have no way to track it or figure it out without calling it. And I'm afraid if I call the number, it's going to spook whoever's on the other side, and they'll dig in deep. So advice or resources would be appreciated at this moment.
Nods and says, "Well, you can hand me the phone, and you did quite well not to call him.
Well,
If it's the patriarch's secret contact, we managed to find them. They might have info. We don't.
are you going to keep me in the loop if I hand this over?
Run this together. So yes,
He hands her the phone.
gonna take it.
Hey, I got something I want to talk to you about. Something else.
She looks at you inquisitively.
Before he died, I know that you talked to him. What did you talk to him about?
I I told him about things going up at at the party, the dealings, the clear associations between Sir and some of the other heroes.
What was his reaction?
Check a couple of things so I don't just. He was rather shocked, as you can imagine. I don't. I think honestly, don't think he knew, or if he did, he maybe didn't know it was to this extent. He certainly wasn't exactly happy. Well, I'll be honest, I was trying to set him up against your sister. I guess that won't happen now. You know the rest. The incident happened a couple of hours at most after we talked.
Scarlet, on a logical level, I understand why you do the things that you do. But, and I want you to know, objectively, I have nothing but the utmost respect for the things that you do. Just try and remember when you're playing your games here that we're still people and not pawns in this. We have to deal with the consequences of those actions. And some of those are going to be longer than others.
Be very honest with you. I have a suspicion. Not just me who has this suspicion. Plenty of people. It's a terrifying idea. You know, the people at the party, families, and others around the globe. Any people from other criminal families to military officials to politicians to God knows what. People running these circles. There's a suspicion going about that someone that's running in these inner circles has Calamity on speed dial. There's a rumor that you know about Victoria now, I presume.
Bits and pieces, but not the full picture.
Imagine what would happen if there was someone like Victoria, but much more bloodthirsty and almost an automaton with no desires and wishes. Just orders. You fought him. Did he seem off to you? Did he? Are the rumors true? Is he just like an automaton, like a machine? Or did he like...
It did seem like a computer having programming. It was, when he hit me, it was a reactionary response instead of a directive, but he was just standing there until until Victoria started to engage.
There's a... People are thinking that it might just be a weapon designed, well, obviously to kill powerful supers, but somebody is saying that whoever controls this weapon runs in the same circles I do. And well, I'll be very frank with you, Nathan. I doubt me talking to the patriarch was what got him killed.
You think he was already on a list and it just happened to be coincidental?
Unless, like, unless your sister is the one involved, I don't see the connection.
She was pretty late to the party, but I'm not going to jump to conclusions. That did kill my parents after all, and my sister would.
Yes, which is why I find it highly unlikely. But that does still mean that Calamity, other than casualties, killed 4 people specifically. 2 the parents. 3rd was a teacher from Halcyon, and now the patriarch.
Is it possible that these 4 individuals all had an idea of who was pulling the puppet strings on this guy?
But I do think that at the very least, the distance between the first 2 attacks is quite significant. Distance between the last 2, not so much. That means things are speeding up, or this will become a much more common occurrence. Both of these ideas terrify me.
Well, what is your plan at the moment?
Calamity? I don't have one.
I mean, for the people, Calamity will come in time. Either you flip one of their people or you get somebody on the inside. And
They are disjointed, paranoid, and looking to kill one another. So I don't have to do that much, to be honest, at this point.
just stir shit up and let them eat each other alive.
The fact that the patriarch, one of the most powerful people around, was just swatted, and they think there may be good reason for that as well. They think one of them controls this monster. Suddenly, you don't know who to trust. You don't know who to talk to. You don't know what to say. Who you're gonna piss off enough that they will unleash this weapon onto you. An instant death. Something you can't hide from. You can't run. You can't overpower. You have to outmaneuver. It's quite difficult.
Is it? I wasn't paying close enough attention to the party, but is there anybody who's at that party that has a, other than my sister, a very public face? Somebody important to Halcyon?
Halcyon? No.
Hmm.
Her sister and Moon Knight were the only really important people from Halcyon there. Everyone else from different parts of the world.
All right. I had a thought, but I'm really
What?
don't want. The phrase "trust no one" comes up a lot in our circle, and who it came from, I thought it had something to do with Halcyon as a whole. Somebody already in the city. Because why would you care about not trusting people outside of it?
Feel free to expand.
It's really nothing. But if you were told not to trust anybody outside, why would you ever think about going to somebody from Russia or the Americas or whoever if the danger might already be inside the city? Trust nobody here. Why contact anybody on the outside? Why would we try to contact anybody on the outside? They would have to be somebody who was already here.
Who are you saying this about?
It was something the teacher said. The one who died. He told it to a student, the student told it to me.
Like I'm pulling teeth here.
It's really just, it's nothing. It was just a thought, but the thought really only goes back to my sister and Moon Knight, who I would believe Moon Knight before I believe my own sister.
What are you thinking right now? At this point, I'm willing to entertain wild conspiracies.
I'm thinking that whoever controls, I was thinking, honestly, without just a gut feeling, whoever controls Calamity was already inside the city, before all the stuff happened with when we started the school year. With it's nobody new on the outside coming in; it's somebody who was already here.
I then
I don't know. It was just a thought because
I
of
presume it's not impossible.
I need more data. I don't believe in wild speculation. I believe in facts and investigation.
She nods. I will see what I can figure out about this phone number without actually contacting it or tracing it through normal means.
Oh, let me know when you decide to make a move or what it's all about.
Thank
Stay
you.
safe out there, all right?
You too.
And he's gonna go to Joe's.
See what the others have been up to. Victoria.
I believe Victoria.
Well, Zaz, first of all, you have to get closer to the microphone.
Ah! So yeah, so Victoria. I think her and Adam are trying to fucking Joe's Burgers, which Victoria's never been. Amazingly, somehow during this entire campaign.
It's fine. Well, go right there right now.
So I'm pretty sure Victoria and Adam are going there. Are going there.
Yeah. As both of you would go in.
I was muted.
As
Have I ever been to Joe's Burgers?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say no, just because.
As yeah, well, I guess you both go to this place you've never been because you've heard just that many good things about it.
Yeah.
As
I've only heard good things about it.
Nathan's been there.
you'll grab some burgers and sit down.
So, how was your training?
It's pretty good. Me and my brother were sent to Siberia. Just cabin. Just we're told not to use our powers. It's nice. We got the chance to spend some time with our mother.
It's nice. I think, right?
Eh, kind of. Found out some things I still not sure how to think about.
Like what?
She's killed a lot of people. Most of them were children. Most of them were children that were also hers. Does that make sense?
Yeah, parents can be pretty shitty.
Yeah, they can be. I'm still getting used to having one.
Well, I hope it works out for you and your brother.
At the end of the day, we know we have other siblings out there now, so if it doesn't work out with Vera, still there's still a whole lot of family out there to find.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you. So what do
You
you think
can
of
pierce the mask if you wish.
Oh, I guess I'll pierce the mask.
If only if you want to. If you don't, it's fine.
No, my arm's gonna be twisted. I'll pierce the mask on.
That's still.
Does he seem actually happy for me, Grunt?
He does. He does. I don't know if you want to make it only a full success because he hides pretty well, or if you just want me to give him like a hint.
It's still. You can still like figure out some things. Maybe not everything.
You can tell there's something more in his eyes when he is happy for you, but you can tell there's something else. Not sure what it is though.
Is there anything else?
No.
So you just got. Yeah, that look sometimes when you talk when you want to say something, but you don't.
No. Can't say there is. Turns out lightning's really hard to control. Never really tried it before. But I thought I was learning in one of my classes that lightning is just like fire. Can do fire. So for some reason lightning's a lot harder.
I can't control lightning. I mean, I could if I got a new power to do that, but I can only control the classical 4 elements. That's it.
It's like he can't control concrete either, or like metal.
Nope. Concrete's a weird one because like technically that's just because I can like do rocks because rocks is just like earth. But when it comes to other things, like I can't do steam, I can't do lightning, I can't control metal. I mean, again, I could if I developed a new power to do any of those things, but that's not in my normal powers that I have all the time.
That's weird. I mean, steam's just water.
Yeah, no, it's again. I've tried it before, and
And
it's
you can control air too. I mean, isn't steam
Yeah.
just water vapor? It's been boiled.
yeah. I don't know. It's just never really.
I'll say this, Victoria. This is not like actually an uncommon thing. Superpowers don't align with actual reality. They have their own internal rules that they seemingly follow.
Okay, cool. That's actually something Victoria would know because Victoria
Yeah.
studies.
That's
Because
why
powers is one of
I
her
told
studies.
you.
Thing, yeah.
There's like people. It's like invisibility, for example, does not make sense from a physics standpoint, but it somehow works.
I mean, it's kind of thing. Is sometimes powers don't like internally make sense with our understanding of reality. Like, have you ever seen people who can turn invisible?
You know,
Or
they're
heard-
invincible.
Fuck you. But yeah, like that doesn't make sense. Like how, like there's no way somebody can just cause himself to turn invisible in the understanding of reality.
I'll say this.
So sometimes
So
powers are just weird.
if somebody would turn themselves invisible, they would automatically just go blind because they couldn't see. But invisible people can still see. If somebody has, thinking like this is like just like a classic example, but a lot of other things like super strength would just like absolutely shred your body, but they don't necessarily. And that person, if you punch them, they still can actually get hurt. They're not also invisible and regenerative, right?
Yeah, sometimes powers have their own set of logic to them that don't always, in fact, fucking basically almost never seem to mesh well with our like the understanding of physics, reality, all that.
So you can't do trees either? No wood?
Well, it's not on the normal power list, but I can develop a power to do that. That's kind of the thing. Is like that's kind of the thing is I do basically have every power imaginable at my fingertips. I just need to think of it. It's like a fucking like catalog for every superpower in fucking existence. But I think about it like that, yeah, it is kind of weird.
No.
So
You say that's how your powers work. That's how they work.
I mean, that whole power generating thing's also really weird because Cassandra couldn't copy that, which is weird because she can copy any power, basically a lesser version of it, but she couldn't copy that one at all.
I don't like things for a minute, you know. Maybe it's not one power.
Maybe, because Cassandra could stop it when she used her power nullification ring. I couldn't generate a new power, so it can be affected by other powers, but just not by ones that can copy it. Like it can still be suppressed. It can be nullified.
I'll say this, Victoria. Well, might have gotten technically a new power, but if the ring was on, that just means that you might have never just been able to use it. You still had it for like a time, but if you have it and literally can't use it, it's like not having it, right? So she may not have stopped your ability to manifest new powers, but actually like use them, right? Which is a small but still distinction.
That's a very important thing for. Thank you for actually bringing that up because my mindset was I didn't put that on my Doom track, so I just didn't generate the power at all. That's actually a very important distinction I wasn't thinking of.
Retroactively gain a Doom.
Yeah, actually, no. Like, I wouldn't have been able to use the power at all if she stopped me from. If she suppressed that power. So, yeah, maybe it's just not a normal power at all, but. I should probably just ask my mother about it. Like, fuck, they have the files, and now at this point, the whole hiding things from me was so I didn't realize she was my mother. I should probably just fucking ask her if I can read some of the files.
Like, what do we say?
Yeah. So besides lightning, what else did you find out you could do anything else?
Mm. Well, I got really good at juicing myself up.
What do you mean by that?
I guess going into a state where I can really just unleash my powers without them like flipping out on me or well, I don't know. You know how some of my monsters are stronger than others? Well,
Yeah.
if I really juice myself up the same way that CV fight in the past, then I can consistently make strong, fast. I can consistently make them as strong as I want them to be, without the risk of messing up, I guess.
So the better mastery over constructing your like constructs. Yeah, that's cool.
Yes. Hard to explain. Still got a neat trick where I can. It's easier. I can snag something from someone without them being able to react that fast. I got really good at doing that. Oh, and I guess just going all out on one thing.
Yeah, like what? Like, yeah, like going Nova. All right. I look directly into the camera.
Yeah. I also look into the camera. And then I pull out a Pizza Hut sponsorship.
Agent Smith just loading the sniper rifle in the background.
Boy, I hate werewolves.
It's a weird thing to say.
I don't know what you're talking about. Say what?
I'm not sure. I don't remember. What were we doing?
I'm talking about
The building
training.
explodes.
Nachos burgers.
Joe Burgers, no!
You do. A man walks in as this is happening. Looks like an older man, maybe in his 50s.
Oh god, it's actually Agent Smith.
Does have glasses.
Oh, thank god, it's not Agent Smith.
As yeah, he kind of like walks past you and just goes and orders a burger and then sits down at the table next to you.
It's Scott, the ERT teacher, isn't it?
No, you would recognize him.
That man, would that man leave the house? He'd order DoorDash. You'd know it in your heart.
He's a gooning. I'll like wave at the guy.
Oh, stop, look at you, and kind of like smile, wave back.
It's Colonel Sanders.
Colonel Sanders.
Yeah, I guess Victoria will wave now that Adam has waved at him.
It's a small shot.
Yeah, he's basically like a meter away from you, so yeah.
I mean, I've never really had any. I guess really the only criteria is can I see it? It's also why I can't really do air. It's hard to imagine, nothing doing what I want it to do.
Yeah, air is always the easiest for me. There's no with everything else. I have to imagine shaping it, but with air, it's just there's no resistance. I can just push it, pull it, do whatever I want with it.
Who knows?
Man.
Maybe.
It's clearly kind of like listening to you. You're talking.
Yeah, man! Congratulations, you're in Superhero City.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, there's always fire's really hard to control. Fire hurts a lot. Because with everything else, I can just like hold it in my hand, shape it like that. I always have to. I have to remember. Yeah, I have to keep it off of me when I'm using it, because otherwise it does still burn my skin.
He still listening and kind of like finishes it, eating. Says, "Excuse me, you two. Wouldn't happen to overhear you two talking about practicing your powers, I would assume."
Yeah, we go to the school.
Yeah.
Is that where you practice all of this?
Yeah, there's training rooms.
I mean, yeah.
It's quite interesting because I don't remember seeing anyone booking the training rooms that recently.
Also, actual powers practice.
I mean, I practiced before coming to Halcyon. I mean, people develop their powers at 8. They're going to, you know.
Why don't you two just roll me a mundane? Well, Tiaoyol, you can just fucking lie to this man, just straight to his fucking face.
I mean, what you mean the training that Scott did where I didn't use force?
Yeah, I don't think she's ever actually practiced her powers outside. She didn't do it. Yeah, she didn't do it in the training.
Kind of like.
I mean, now roll.
Well, no,
like-
because you weren't necessarily like Adam was just flat out like.
Yeah.
Adam has never been to the school training room. He's always been practicing with Scarlet stuff, which is, by the way, illegal. But yeah, I'm rather new, so probably didn't miss you. Sounds like you two are quite talented, quite apt.
I mean, I don't like to, I don't like to brag.
I almost made a statue for her.
I thought I recognized you from something. Are you Victoria by any chance?
Yes.
What you did during that incident for a lot of people, saving so many lives. Truly wonderful.
Victoria just kind of gives a shrug. I mean, I was there, and luckily, I mean, I can develop spontaneous powers, so I was there, so it's the least I could do.
Not everyone thinks like that, so say that's quite the honorable attitude to have. A rare sight these days, unfortunately. Well, my name is Ethan. I'll soon, not already, technically I am already one of the new provisional teachers for your school. Presumably, we might have a chance at seeing each other during class.
What are you going to be teaching?
Combat training.
Oh, yeah, and yeah, we're probably gonna see each other more often. Then, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
That's like organized. Well, you do have a lovely day. Take his leave.
Have a wonderful day. When he leaves, go look at him. Does that seem vaguely ominous to you?
Things do, honestly. So, Grunt, is his last name Winters?
No.
Damn.
Damn it.
He does have white hair though. Holy shit! It's Victoria's brother.
Fortunately, I think he's just old.
Every old person is related to you.
Yeah. As eventually, I guess Nathan will show up. Right? Because Nathan, you were also heading towards this place.
Was he?
He did say he'd stop by, but unfortunately, he's not here right now.
Well,
Yeah, he
Keep talking
died.
until he gets back.
I guess Samuel arrives.
Oh,
I'm not going.
Huh?
Oh, that's true. That's true. You're waiting for him to. Well, Samuel's friend arrived. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Look, he's back.
I'm back.
Nathan, you get to the burger shop.
You're at the burger shop, Nathan.
Adam and Victoria are inside.
Have you tried, like, I don't know, maybe putting a layer of water around you before you use the fire?
I mean, yeah, I've done that. Yeah, that works. That
Yeah.
does work. I just have to. That's just then another thing to also keep track of.
Hey guys.
Usually,
Hey, Nathan.
hey there. Yeah, usually it's actually like I just keep like a current of air around that puts out the fire before it actually, touches my skin.
How are you
So,
guys enjoying Joe's?
Yeah, it's
It's
pretty
nice.
good.
Pretty good.
I
Victoria,
don't
get
really
out.
have a lot. I don't really have a lot to compare it to. By default, it's the best burger place I've been to. It's the only burger place I've been to.
I hope it was a good first experience. How about you, Adam? How did you enjoy your burger?
It's good.
It's good to hear.
Yeah, we just met one of the new teachers. His name was Ethan.
Oh, what's he gonna teach?
Combat.
training.
Blue Flames replacement?
Yeah, I guess.
Mm,
Maybe
I think the bear guy usually teaches that for first years though anyway, right?
Yeah, Blue Flame specifically wanted to like teach us.
yeah.
Then
What do you
again,
guys?
doesn't
What do you
sound
guys
like there's
think-
going to be a specific teachers getting like slotted into just one position. It sounds like they're also going to be slotted in and out on occasion.
Well, what do you guys think about the team shakeup?
It is what it is. It sounds like it's only going to be like one or two members swapping, at least from what she told me.
I feel
From
bad
what I
for
heard, it could be any team could at any time be as small as only 2 people, or theoretically as big as the entire school. So, could
I feel
combine 2 teams, could split the team in halves, could completely jumble some, not jumble others. Apparently, it's going to be not at set times either.
Can you imagine Sam trying to make new friends?
I think he'll just mostly ignore them.
Yeah, that's probably what he'll do.
Yeah, I just no. I like my team. I'm not a big fan of change lately, but you do what you got to do.
Well, it's not like you'll only ever work with your classmates for your entire life. Well, I guess it makes sense. You got to be able to make up combinations with other heroes on the fly.
Yeah. That being said, it would be funny if we get paired up with people who can breathe underwater when we're the only people who can't breathe underwater. Excluding Victoria. I don't know. It's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Besides, we got after school to hang out and stuff.
Yeah, we do.
Did you finish paying your respects?
Yeah. Yeah. I finished paying my respects.
And nothing else.
And nothing else at the moment. Victoria, by the way, FBI might be kicking down your door. Heads up. Call a lawyer. I know a good one. No. At the moment,
Is it not at least mom and dad?
Here's the thing. Like, the phone thing is interesting, but it's not anything to necessarily report at the moment. So, and it's not something you really want to talk about in public. So, yeah, it was cold. I was walking up and I honestly was expecting him to just be out the porch.
I see.
Do you want to talk about it, or
I'll be honest. Between the Christmas party, 8 hours after 8 hours later, that happening, and then 2 weeks in the Amazon with what happened, and then coming back, I didn't really get time to process, and I still haven't had time to process. So I have a combination of mixed emotions. I have you two, but I guess the feeling I have is lonely. He was always there, and he and like he says it with like the most like gritted teeth because he can't really say it, but he's like, and to have him take another family member is and not being able to do anything about it is keeping me up. I'm not sleeping very well. The fact that it was 10-minute walk from my house, and if it was doesn't really fill me full of great feelings. If you can't tell, us Grants don't usually talk about our emotions very often.
I get that part. What was it like to have him around?
Well, when my parents died, my sister basically dropped me off and threw herself into work, and I was basically under him for 2 years, where I proceeded to train and learn, and he was intimidating, in a word. He was a living legend made flesh, and he was just kind of there. It always felt like a different level, different pressure, a new like trying to live up to that was hard. It felt like every failure was a disappointment, every missed motion or something. He was a very kind man, but very intimidating. For others, he was Mr. Morgan. For me, he was just Sir.
yeah, that does sound rough.
No. I grew up in a mansion surrounded and became one of the youngest billionaires in the city. I was groomed to be a hero. You two had it much harder, and I never feel right. Even it's nothing worth complaining about.
Everything had its upsides. Honestly, the upside to my situation is I never experienced that kind of loss. I honestly don't know how hard that's hurting you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't that bad for me, because, like, you know, Nocturne basically gave me everything I wanted, to a point. When did you decide you wanted to be a hero, Nathan?
And he'll just like smile, kind of just like looking down. I never chose to be a hero. The thought was always time. The title was thrusted upon me when the second my parents' bodies hit the floor. The world needed hope. Some men seek power, and those men are often corrupted. Others, power is thrusted upon them, and what they do with it is what's important. And I chose.
Would you have chosen to be a hero if they hadn't passed?
Honestly, for me, I don't know. I thought naively, and honestly, when I try to do, I was hoping for more normalcy. You have to understand the reason I keep, and he'll just kind of like look away for a second, certain people at arm's length, is growing up in my household, you never truly knew if your family member was coming home. They would come back sometimes bruised, bloodied, depending on the fight. But my dad, my mom, they were the number one and number two hero. It was always the more dangerous assignments, but some parents believe that their parents are invincible. Mine were, for all intents and purposes. But for me, a nice quiet life, wife, kids, and at the end of the day, they say, when good or bad, they could say he tried, is what really I could ask for. But the problem is with our circumstances and with my life, when I try to be a typical 18-year-old, and for a minute, the reason, and as you guys, and he'll look at Victoria specifically, my lapse of judgment with Megan happened was because for a minute, unlike others, I didn't feel necessarily the pressure of, I wasn't Olympian. I was Nathan. I was just an 18-year-old kid having fun for a minute. And for a second, I just wasn't feeling the weight of the world on my shoulders. And it was a facade. It was something that couldn't be. It's why I ran. It's one part trauma.
It doesn't sound like you want to be Olympian.
I want to help people. I thought a quiet life would be for me. And I somehow messed that up. I thought maybe I could help in politics, and the person who could help me with that died. So for now, I have the power. Like, how do I put it? Victoria, everything aside, powers aside, do you not take comfort in having literal Superman on speed dial if you were ever in a pinch?
I take comfort in a lot of things. Yeah, that's one of them.
Imagine. I think having Olympian's name out there, especially with my sister, I think it's a good thing to have. I think it brings comfort. I think being a hero means making the tough choices and at the end of the day, making the sacrifices that need to be made. If it means my happiness makes people safer, then that's a sacrifice that my family and I have always been willing to make. I know the nepotism around my name is something I can't avoid, but honestly, when my grandfather came up with the name, it was a joke and a reminder. The Olympians were liars, cheaters, people who sought sex, very human traits. It was meant to remind whoever held the title that no matter how powerful we are very human underneath.
Doesn't seem to be. That's a nice reminder, but did your father or do you stop to think that you're still just people, that maybe your happiness, your life, everything doesn't have to be sacrificed?
Victoria, so far, when I tried to be Nathan, it really has only hurt myself and others around me. When I act as Olympian, it inspires people to be better. And I know that sounds narcissistic, but I literally went on the radio and TV, and because of who I am and what my name means, it might actually make change. Good, bad, I don't know. But it's a lot of pressure.
You know, Nathan, honestly, I think I'm one of the only people who the name Olympian never really meant anything to. Just wanted to say that even if it's not what you've intended, you've always been just Nathan to me.
I know. That's why I value you two and, to a different degree, Jackpot opinion more than most.
Yeah. Rushing into a decision's never a good thing, but maybe when whatever is happening here has reached the end of its.
You cut out what?
Whenever what's happening here reaches the end of its road. I don't think I cut out. I think I just paused.
Oh, maybe. Sorry. You think you cut out for like one word and then came back in, and then you paused, and I'm like, oh shit, I lost him.
But yeah, maybe when all this is over, and we're not fucking facing down conspiracies and death and everything else every step of the way, maybe then you can actually give it some good, honest thought if maybe it would be better for you to make a new name.
I'll take your advice into consideration. I didn't mean to bring down the mood, guys. This was supposed to be a happy get together.
It wasn't meant to be anything.
We'll
mean,
fix
you've
that
seen-
soon enough.
Yeah.
Nathan, you've seen me. You've seen me. Every get together with me is, I always bring down the mood.
Nah. It's all good.
Speaking of names, how'd you land on Typhon?
Ivan was the father of monsters. as he walked, greatest fears of the Greeks sprouted out of him and terrorized the world, and that's what I do. Scarlet said it was also marketable.
Victoria shrugs. Picked Solomon because he was, in the story season, he was the most powerful wizard of his time, and he lived for hundreds of years. He had a long and, well, mostly happy life.
That's cool. Is your thing like a? I guess your thing kind of like a magic thing. Kind of do whatever. So
Yeah, when I was trying to find names, I focused. Sarah who helped me. Sarah, she helped me limit it down to magic theme for it because of just the 4 elements and stuff.
thought magic was more like sparkles, the rabbits.
That's stage magic, yeah.
You could technically do that.
I could literally pull a rabbit right from out of this paper right now.
Yeah. Hey, listen, if the superhero thing doesn't work out, we should take these shows on the road, join the circus.
I could, but I think I'd mess up Joe's floorboards. If only Leo were here.
And Leo just pops up on the table. Look what I can do!
It's like a rabbit beam, and just like fires off like a horde of rabbits out of his hand.
He literally just camouflaged himself as the table.
Careful where you're putting your foot up there, Victoria. Immediately sent to hell.
Hey,
Does have a
Grunt,
tracker, doesn't he?
It
Grunt, I have a question.
Hmm.
I shared a vulnerability. Does that mean I can clear condition and give
Yes.
them influence? Which they already have, so it doesn't really matter. But
You
I just
can
want
do
I'll take
it.
the
to.
second one. Nathan, kill yourself.
You have to do it. You gave him influence.
Sure. You get a roll.
Nope, I succeeded. I don't kill myself.
I now have 2 influence on Nathan. Nathan, kill yourself twice.
I killed myself.
As yeah, see, this is another Nathan W. Are gonna argue with this one as well, Tick?
All right, guys, post the stickers.
Wait, Grunt, why do you say it like that? Why are you waiting? Like,
Because you
I'm waiting-
keep arguing with me on the technicalities. So does this qualify as a W?
yes, but I'm not the only one that does. Grunt,
Can
my
the conference come together? I personally think this is a W.
this
I
was-
also concur.
Just post the sticker
This
in
was
the
a
chat
good-
if you.
I
agree with
concur.
W.
all right. Can I converse with my attorney? Zach?
Your attorney just said he agrees.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Your
Alright.
attorney just said you plead guilty.
Oh shit. All right. This is a W. I'm waiting for the shoe to drop. Grunt.
And eventually you'll split off, as you'll have to each of you go home,
Nathan, you must suffer alone.
wherever that is for you.
Oh yeah, Victoria, you're not staying in the back of the dorms right now, are you?
Well, yeah, she is going back to the dorms because the reason she didn't want to go there has been resolved.
All right.
But while that is going on, we'll check up on Samuel. As Yeah, you wait for long enough, and Theo does eventually exit this basement. Um, what's your plan again with him?
I'm gonna trace him, follow him.
As can roll me assist the situation.
Oh god, I've still got a -2 to it.
I believe in you.
Oh, you're guilty. Well, you're not in the best mental state. As I presume you chase you try to like follow after him in the car.
Yeah,
As he drives, eventually you see him like park a parking lot in Upper North. As he's gonna get out and go up to the apartment building and go inside. Samuel, you're pretty sure this is where he lives.
okay. Do I see which like apartment he goes into?
No, because you would have to follow him like literally inside the actual building.
I can't see if like lights come on through windows or anything.
There's no, because there's like already lights on different floors.
Damn. I can't like see movement through windows, anything like that.
Well, there's plenty of movement. You just don't see him specifically. There's other people in the building.
That's fair. I rolled incredibly fucking low. No, that's fine. I know where he lives now. That's needed. I'll just sit outside there for a little while. Just in case anything happens.
Wait outside. We'll get back to you. We'll see if something happens. Nathan, as you get home, your sister has made dinner. She welcomes you. Like, well, how was first day back to school?
Well, it was eventful and uneventful. We didn't have classes. We had a new dean and introduction to new students, or not students, faculty.
Yeah, I did hear some Russian teacher.
Yeah, I remember hearing about her. She has quite the credentials for teaching, at least. Her field work is spotty. Not bad, just not a lot of it.
Nods. Hey, how are you doing though? I know you took some time off. Didn't get the chance to chat, and I did see the report you sent to the police, and I did notice you excluding Victoria from it.
I don't want her to have to deal with the consequences of me using my powers. She was there, but she didn't do anything while there.
Yes, it's an official investigation, Nate. You did just sound rather mean, but you did just commit obstruction of justice.
I don't think it'll stick in court, but what's got you bothered about it? Are you going to arrest me?
chuckles and says, "No, but since when do you lie?"
I was more just concerned about her well-being more than lying. Nathan firms up. So we're gonna be buddy buddy, right? Truthful.
Yeah, always have been.
All right. So what's his name?
Who?
He just looks at her. Says, even if I wasn't as smart as I am, you need to really start putting a sock on the door. Or her. I don't really judge.
I believe you've met Cole. If what?
Sis, when I came home a couple weeks ago, you told me you weren't really seeing anybody, but you were clearly doing business in your room, and then I just let it be. So come on, tell me about him. What's he?
Nothing much to tell.
Come on.
Really young, Nathan. But I thought you understood these things.
Yeah, I just didn't think you were doing one night stands. I thought you were like in a relationship. I thought.
Oh yeah, because someone like me definitely has time for relationships.
Well, yeah, you're working a 9 to 5.
For like a few months.
Alright.
I don't think that's gonna stick now. I think my 9 to 5 just ended 2 weeks ago. Because unlike you, I can't just take a fucking vacation.
I'm sorry. I was pushy, but I was happy that you found somebody who made you happy. I didn't mean to upset you.
And listen, he's nice, but well, let's just say things have changed now.
I'm sorry. What happened?
Well, the whole world got turned upside down. Anthony's dead. Again, I'm happy you could take 2 weeks off. Meanwhile, I had to stay back here and take care of a lot of things. And guess what? Not stopping.
I feel like you're sounding a bit bitter. I'm sorry.
Not bitter, I'm just like you walked through the door and swung an accusation at my head.
No, I wasn't trying to swing. I was just. I really was happy for you. You deserve. Maybe. Have you ever thought about, I don't know, more than the superheroing? Maybe some normalcy?
This is normalcy.
You know? No. Yeah, you're right.
In fact, I felt quite weird not doing that. A weird few months. Here's things heading back to normal.
I'm sorry. I couldn't stop him. He was 10 minutes from our house, and after all the training and after everything, I couldn't land a blow on him.
Blame yourself.
That's why I needed the 2 weeks. I haven't been sleeping, sis. I can't get the image of that event out of my head no matter how much I wanted to.
Which is
So
why I'm gonna get to the bottom of that shit. Which is why I'm a bit confused as why did you omit Victoria from your report? Because now you've put me in a weird position where I either have to conduct an official investigation with her, or just implicate you lying.
A report can be amended. It was a
When did you become like this, Nathan? Lying, amending things.
sis. She literally just appeared at the very end. There was nothing to report. It would have been no different than when you arrived.
I realized you became a detective now.
I've
Well,
always been-
maybe I should hand you the case. I'll give you all the files. Why even let the people working this handle it? Just do it yourself. I'll
pierce the mask? Can I just pierce the mask and
Yep.
like get an idea of why she's actually angry? No.
Yeah, yes,
Oh,
back to the familiar.
Situation
wait, is this
normal, boys. Situation
is this the-
normal.
is this the game where I can every complication I get potential? Right?
Yes, yes.
Yes, because I know it's not like that in the other one. Okay. Sis, I'm I've always had a knack for details, but I'm not trying to impede or cause you problems. I'm really not.
Well, you
I-
just did the big one. Anyways, whatever. I don't. I'll deal with it. Just did you find anything else on the video I asked you at least, or is that also was that put on hold while you were gone?
It was put on hold for holiday, but I haven't heard anything back yet at the moment. But I should be hearing back from it soon.
Who did you ask to investigate that? Can you at least know that, or is that also gonna be excluded from the official report?
Sis, you seem frantic. Is everything okay?
He's dead. No, and nothing is okay. In fact, situation is fucked.
What do you mean? He was 94 years old. Nelson, this was gonna happen eventually. telling me there's
Yes,
not
yes.
a
It was eventual that you stumbled upon his decapitated body. I'm surprised at how calm you are about this whole thing.
Calm? Jesus. Sis,
Look how you're
we-
behaving. Look, what do you mean? How can you ask me why I'm being frantic when you know damn well why I'm frantic?
because people in our position don't get the panic.
Well, I'm not holding a press release, am I now? I'm talking to my fucking brother.
Sis, I get you're upset, but we don't get to turn it off.
Yeah,
keep our
we
shit-
do. Because eventually you're gonna blow up. So how about you blow up and somewhere where people don't see you?
Nathan just grits his teeth. Sis, I'm not.
We don't get to turn it off. Who? You're. I'm sorry, Nathan, but how long have you been on the field? Oh, that's right, 0. You talk like you know. You don't know anything. You've been put in a few stressful situations in your life. You know what? I'm not gonna have this discussion. She's like stands up. Don't wanna.
Sis, don't
No.
leave
This
angry,
is-
please.
Well, then talk to me and stop telling me to turn off my feelings because we don't fucking do that.
Sis, I amended her from the report because she really wasn't that important to the report.
That's not
I
a
want-
decision you get to make.
And I've become jaded
because I am just trying to keep it together. I'm not okay. I'm going through it, but I haven't. It doesn't stop hurting, sis. I've just gotten used to it. I'm dealing with it in my own way, but I'll be honest. You're gonna be mad, but I just assumed when mom and dad died and you threw yourself in the work, I just figured it's what we do.
Well, I am trying to throw myself into work. But when I go tomorrow into office, an interesting dilemma I have in front of me.
Sis, I'm not trying to
And
make your life better.
you have nothing on that video apparently as well. I assume you're not gonna tell me who you're asking favors out of. So honestly, yeah. Apparently, it is what it is.
Sis, I'm not trying to upset you.
No, but you clearly don't want to talk to me. Other than,
I-
you know what? Maybe I should follow example like you. Then just shut everyone out. Close
I'm not-
off all the feelings, and well, walk it off. I guess.
Sis, you need. I will tell you this. You're gonna need some speed training.
What?
When
Speed training?
Calamity, you're gonna need to work on your speed. You're not fast enough to fight Calamity.
I know. Right now, it's not my biggest issue. My biggest issue is the fact that apparently I have a city to run now. As yes, has to take all of that responsibility at this very moment.
Sis, you don't have to do it alone.
No, I do because you're still in school. And even if you weren't in school, apparently you wouldn't give two shits about the things I need. So
I'm trying.
you're trying. Then tell me who did you send the video to? Who is your famous investigator that fucking takes free time now?
know a person who's good with computers.
Oh God, please don't tell me it's not another student, and that's why they took off free time for holidays as well.
No,
Okay.
no. I think with everything that happens and me being gone 2 weeks, they took the time off. But I will get you the video back. Okay. Either with something or with nothing. It might be your hunch or it might not be.
Honestly, at this moment, I just want some peace of mind.
You won't have to worry about me causing you problems anymore, okay? I'll keep my head to the grindstone and just focus on school.
Okay.
I won't investigate this further.
And I don't know. I'll figure out what to do tomorrow about your erroneous report.
Do what you feel is best, sis.
And like walks out of the kitchen.
She shouldn't be remembering this. She shouldn't remember that video, right, Grunt? Because Scarlet was supposed to scramble her brains.
Yep.
What the fuck, Grunt? Okay.
Well, something backfired.
Yeah,
Yeah, oh, hey, I zoned out during that whole conversation. How'd it go?
horrible, horrible, horrible.
So this means that Scarlet is currently dead.
Yeah. I'm gonna text her. Yeah. Need to talk tomorrow before school.
Detect Scarlet.
Actually, I'm gonna text Adam.
Okay.
Oh, oh, this is going on. Samuel,
Yeah.
is that Calamity that just literally appeared in front of the building as you blinked?
Oh, balls. Another day, another banger.
No, hey, this is not Nathan affecting, so this is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll hop on the earpiece. Is anyone near my current location?
Where's your current
Can't.
location?
Depends what can be.
I'll list off the current location.
I would say like the closest would probably be Adam, but like all of you are pretty far away from where he is. He's like in upper north.
Victoria's always close. And Victoria probably
Victoria's always close.
Where is always
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, Victoria's gonna go. Is it emergency? I assume.
Yes.
Are you going? Is somebody going to die?
Potentially.
Sam, you gotta give like some actual details here. What's going
I'm
on?
heading over.
No one freak out, especially you,
Just-
Superboy. But Calamity's on my current location.
I literally appear next to Sam.
Feel free to mark
Victoria,
the tracker, I guess. As yeah, no, you do. As you suddenly realize Victoria is next to you. Victoria, you see Calamity staring at this apartment building.
Victoria, is he bullshitting?
It's Calamity. Yeah.
All right, I'm telling
We-
Allison.
We want to approach this with caution.
Yeah, I'm telling Allison, and then you guys do whatever it is. Sam, whatever you were doing, you do it while Allison's dealing with Calamity.
You see both of you. You see Calamity just fucking blitz into one of the apartments through the wall.
Allison, I need you right now.
What is it?
Calamity report.
She like almost snaps out of the haze. It's like, where? What?
By the way, I let you both know. I gave you the heads up that this was going to happen, and nobody said no. I just wanted to
Yeah,
say
no.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna fucking fight Calamity on my own.
I just know I think it's dicked out every time he breathes, and he'll give like the current location.
Hey, you still have Kate with you, right, Samuel?
No, I
Kate-
sent
Kate-
her away.
Yeah, Kate's
Oh.
home.
No, she's going to go take that death flag to fucking.
Yeah.
Right.
Allison, let's go.
As yeah, no, both of you immediately just bolt out the door into the sky. out
I'm
above.
I'm just gonna try and distract Calamity long enough until they can get
Well,
there.
Calamity is currently in one of the apartments, so
I'm gonna follow him in.
you charge. It's an apartment on like the second floor thing. Yeah, you'll just
Grant, what's
bolt.
the ETA?
Probably gonna take you at least a couple of minutes to get there.
Couple minutes out.
That's actually a good point. Why don't you unleash the powers for me? Let's see how fast it is. Because it could be like a couple of minutes. It could be like 5 minutes. It could be like 10 minutes if you fuck up.
Grant, curiosity. Would this count as? Would you allow me to be pissed enough to that Clamby's?
No, not yet. When you start punching him, yes. But see, you're fine. You're like literally 3 to 4 minutes away.
Sam,
Run.
he'll just say 3 to 4 minutes out. He'll probably tell Victoria 3 to 4 minutes out.
Hey, Grant,
That
quick
means we have
question.
3 to 4 minutes to distract the asshole.
Grant, quick question.
Yes.
If I were to create a creature with wings, would it fly?
If you wanted to, yes.
Cool.
We are all
Um,
getting arrested.
Yeah, you
no.
know, this might be worth it. Yeah, I'm just gonna like mold the ground around me to create like almost like an extremely fast like hawk thing and have it like pick me up and just fly off in the direction.
Yeah. As well, why don't you roll me unleash your powers?
All right, Grunt. I'm gonna try out that thing I told. Actually, Grunt, if I were to burn right now, if when I arrive there, would it be the same scene, or do you want it to be a different scene?
What do you mean by that?
Because held burn only lasts till the end of the scene. So if I burn now, would it be gone by the time I get there?
No, I would still let you keep it.
Okay, then I'm gonna do my new thing. Guys, it's time for the return of the old conditions button.
Oh god, no!
Yes, let it burn. That being said,
Partial success. I think I only took one condition and I hold 2 burn.
Nice.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to overcharge. So which is spend 2 burn to take a +10 when I unleash my powers.
Yeah.
Oh
So,
god.
Yeah, you manifest the eagle and just kind of like immediately picks you up with swift speed and determination.
Yep.
You're flying not as fast as the other ones, but you'll still get there within like 5 to 10 minutes.
I am closer. I don't know if that helps at all.
It does. Trust me, it does.
Okay.
You don't understand that at this moment, like if Nathan and the sister wouldn't be flying through the air, they would be like taking all the cars alongside the street with them.
Got it. Yeah, makes sense.
Samuel, Victoria, you are staring, or rather, well, Samuel, you've bolted trying to get to that apartment. What is Victoria doing?
Well, Victoria, honestly, Sam's gonna be better at saving people. Victoria is probably better trying to distract Calamity with all of her stuff. Grunt, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to use my snazzy new move I got called Mind of Their Own. Your powers evolve and mutate. When you're facing an obstacle threat that your powers would not be able to deal with, you can mark condition to gain brand new abilities adapted to the situation. And I lose those powers once the danger is gone. Which, no, I'll mark guilty, because damn, it really does seem that it does seem that increasingly the calamity to some way to us, and I don't think we can help. We don't seem to be good at saving people when these happen.
Oh, do I get to choose? Like,
You do.
You get to. I would say you get to choose. Yes, because I don't know what power be effective in this situation.
keeping him in one place so he can't teleport would be great.
Good luck with that. No, as heal yourself, it's a weird sensation. As you can kind of like feel this membrane kind of grow over your body. As you suddenly feel yourself encased by it. As suddenly your body is not your own. You just fucking jump through that opening into the apartment. As you see Steve-O being held by the throat by Calamity himself. You see this large, bold man. And currently, Calamity is just... You can see like the tentacles have fucking connected to this man's head. Some have gone through the ears. One has gone through one of the eyes. As Samuel, you burst through the door as you also see this, but where the opening in the wall is, you see something that looks quite similar to Calamity, only smaller.
Oh god.
As Calamity does just let it go, Steve kind of like falls to the ground, bleeding out, apparently dying, as he had just one of those things through his fucking skull. As you can see the two Calamities will start blitzing around one another, as their movements are hard to keep an eye on, but at the very least, they're not damaging the room. They just seemingly are playing a very weird game of catch me if you can.
Image! I know the perfect image!
What do you do, Samuel?
I'm gonna rush and try and grab Steve-O.
Yeah, you manage to grab him and drag him away from this. He is, though, looking in a dire situation.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and patch whatever I can to stop the bleeding, slow it down.
Uh, comfort and support. Yeah, that's fit. Is a pretty.
You're good at providing comfort and support, right, Samuel?
Yeah, he actually is. He has good mundane.
Oh god. Fuck Scarlet, she upped my
You got de-edged. It's what they put Adam through.
We have the de-edger.
Oh
fuck up.
no. Well, as you try and bandage it, you realize he suffered severe brain damage and he's gonna die within minutes. No real way of, even if you manage to somehow save him, recovery from such a thing will be almost impossible. Meanwhile,
This is not.
No.
Victoria, your vision is just blurry. Honestly, your brain cannot perceive what's happening. The blur of quick images. As Nathan, you arrive at the scene as you see a crashed building, one of the apartment buildings, as both you and your sister dash for it. And as you get close to the entrance, you see Calamity and something much smaller but looking quite similar to it, just seemingly moving around, trying to get around one another, interlocked in this sort of chase around the room.
Victoria?
You don't know if it's Victoria.
No, he's
No.
calling Victoria?
There is no answer. Victoria, your headset has been, in fact, fucked up in this. I would say at least you don't hear anything.
Sis, hit the big one. Sam, start evacuating civilians. If there's any injured, get them out.
Oh
And then
no.
he's going in with his sister, behind his sister.
As you try and keep another unleash the powers. As Samuel, you begin. Oh, people have already started running out of the building.
What? Yeah, I'll assist. Before I assist, can I just go, I'm so sorry this happened to you, and snap Steve-O's neck, pull him out of his misery?
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's anyone who can hear people. Fucking asshole.
I wish I had a. Right now, I wish I had a conditions button. I'm not allowed to have that. Right now, I just get to punch this fucker in the face. I will take a condition for that if it allows me to succeed.
Well, we'll see how it goes. As Samuel, you start rushing out, guiding people, helping them, or organize a much more efficient evacuation. Which why don't Yeah, just give me an assess the situation. Let's see if you can actually mobilize these people, get them out without any sort of complications.
They all die.
I trust
Yeah,
him.
I think I'm snapping Steve-O's neck. I just snap all of theirs by accident.
It happens, you know.
Don't even rescue civilians if there's no civilians alive. It's a massive snap.
Yeah, so you managed to you managed to it's messy as people are panicking and well but you managed to avoid like a full-on stampede which would have actually created casualties as uh both as Nathan and Allison are trying to like Nathan at this point without collapsing the building which none of you want to do these two things are moving so fast your eyes cannot keep up with them. And they don't seem to be hitting one another. At least they're not hitting one another like strong enough to cause too much collateral damage. But if you get tangled into this, there might actually be your sister actually will pull you back. Just kind of like shake her head.
Thank you, Mac.
Fucking Calamity 2.0 is going to be new and improved from the old version.
Sis, what do we do? Do we just wait for
I'm a
the
tiny.
citizens? What do we do? Wait for the citizens to evacuate?
Yeah. She kind of like points down below where you see Samuel like organizing people into like getting them out. Like wait for him to get them out before we like. I don't want to collapse building on top of these people.
All right.
As Adam, you see this scene as you approach from the air. You see Nathan and his sister flying above this apartment building as the sort of game of chase has moved out of the room and into the actual air. Like they are just almost like zipping around in semicircles and spirals. As you can see two blurs move about almost unrestrained by gravity. It is, yeah, it's pretty much a Dragon Ball Z fight at this point, yes.
Beautiful.
Adam, can you hear me?
Cheetahs. Yeah. Adam's coming in and he's just I took Dragon Ball Z and it awakened the Hispanic within me.
Sorry, I didn't know you guys were on the live mic.
My bad, I forgot to mute.
That's when Collector Two Clammers just look at him.
I'll leave. So, Adam will just say, "I'm here," and seeing that people are being evacuated, Adam is actually already going to start. You know, I'm going to burn again, Grunt, because I need to make sure I don't fuck this up, because people's lives are in danger.
Yes.
Yeah, Nathan was basically just going to tell you, I need you to run defense while we deal with this.
Another partial success. Let's go! I'm cooking! I am...
You have 3 total burn.
It's actually... I've said it wrong. Instead of 2, it's 3 at a condition.
Oh, okay.
I have 4 total. That's on me. So I'm going to overcharge again. And I'm going to actually take control of the whole building and almost start having it open itself up, you know, and like spread apart. And the rooms are going to like almost become like small stomachs as like I make this multi-headed building-sized Hydra. And everyone that's still in the building, it's going to like keep safe and then just start bleeding.
Yeah, the building itself mutates as it gets up and just fucks off. At this
There
point,
goes the property tax.
There goes the neighborhood.
literally,
Okay,
This is gonna do a number on my. This is gonna do a number. Housing.
Jesus.
You actually just took Jackpot's home away from her.
Jackpot doesn't
Oh my
live there
god, please
anymore.
God, tell me. Please, is this really where
She
Jack
doesn't
lives?
live there anymore. She lives in the fucking tower. She can get over it.
She doesn't get a choice.
that will be the next session when Jackpot awakens to her house, barking.
It's just like bouncing away. It's like, what the
Jackpot
fuck?
fucking wakes up to see Victoria fucking transforming into this monster.
But as
And then her house gets up.
as this is going on, there's a moment where the blur just stops as one of the, well, you only see one, as the small one falls from the sky and just fucking plummets into the ground. As Victoria, you
I know
suddenly
Victoria's creepy.
you feel like a head bump, just as if someone slightly smacked your head, as you stare up into the sky above, as you see Nathan and his sister flying above you. Looking, well, at least Nathan's sister looking like she is deciding if she wants to descend and engage with you or not. There's a few seconds there of hesitation, which I encourage you to take advantage of.
Yeah, Victoria's gonna be very, very confused because she did not actively decide to do that. That just happened. So I assume the earpiece, yeah, it's gone because Victoria will like try to reach for it and like it's gone.
It's you right. You're trying to like reach for it, but you like feel your hand touch something like other than your head. It's somewhere deep buried in this membrane.
With the membrane still on. Yeah, Victoria's going to Victoria's going to attempt to fucking tear the membrane off.
Why don't you can unleash the powers? Let's see if
Unleash
you,
the powers.
let's see if let's see if the membrane wants to go away.
7.
As you Nathan, Samuel, and Adam, you see the thing just start ripping at its own skin as like starts tearing pieces as the tentacles are kind of like flailing around wildly. As you manage to start ripping it off as it starts falling off of you, as it disintegrates completely, revealing Victoria underneath. There are people around, by the way, witnessing this shit.
I'll start to like move them in another direction.
And they're just kind of like slack-jawed looking at this.
Adam, cover her now.
The ground actually like turns into like a large mouth and just swallows Victoria as like this serpent thing pops up and starts burrowing into the ground. And I have 2 more burns, so I can overcharge myself one more time to do that if I have to.
We'll still kind of saw it.
Yeah.
At least like a few of them, not everyone. Definitely Allison. I definitely saw this. The important person at the very least.
Let's see. Victoria's very confused right now. She didn't know what was happening. And suddenly, this fucking big thing's just swallowing her up.
Yes, suddenly you're being swallowed by the ground.
Yeah, Victoria is in a fucking panic, gonna try to fucking get out.
That's not what I asked him to do. I asked him to cover the people. God damn it!
I heard you said cover her, and so I did.
You should have swallowed the civilians instead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking do that. Yeah, that's a great
I
idea.
thought you were gonna make like a wall or some shit, but
It moves.
because I know it's
Yeah,
her.
Victoria is fucking terrified right now.
Yeah, Nathan's gonna go down and go get her.
It's tunneled into the ground.
It's a tunnel into the ground. By the way, you're on like a floating platform. Where's it
Yeah.
gonna tunnel to?
I'm on a floating platform. The snake's not.
No, I'm saying the city.
Yes, it is, but it's
the
not
city.
it's not that deep. You can only go
Yeah.
so deep before you will actually be fucked up. So I presume you don't want to kill her. So no deeper than half a meter.
Yeah.
Nathan's going down
See.
after her and
I'm
breaking.
gonna
through that
roll
tunnel.
mundane real quick. I'm gonna roll mundane real quick to see how Victoria is handling this right now. Okay, good. She's not teleporting away. She's just trying to force her way out of it.
Yeah, Nathan's gonna break the snake and go get her.
Oh, you can easily just start smashing through the concrete as through the rubble you pull her out.
He just
I assume
holds
she's
her.
kind of far away from the crowd at this point.
Hey, you're okay.
What happened? Where's Calamity?
I don't know.
What the fuck was that shit on me?
I don't know. You turned into a mini version and fought him. It was a blur. Me and Allison were gonna step in, but oh shit, Allison.
I did what?
saw.
I did what?
You were fighting Calamity as like a little Calamity. But we'll have time to talk about that. Right now, just hey, it's gonna be okay. He will like carry her up and like fly up to her like ground level. I got you. Nothing's gonna happen, all right?
All right.
Just catch your breath, all right? Sam's evacuating civilians. Nobody got hurt.
Broken neck in the moving in the building.
I don't actually know that.
Nobody important got hurt.
Nobody important got hurt. No. Listen, to Sam got everybody out as far as I'm aware, but no deaths were your fault.
He was already dead.
Maybe if you paid attention in first aid, I don't know. I got you. All right.
Yeah.
What's the last thing you remember? By the way, he's flying out of the tunnel at this point.
It's a half meter. Stop talking like it's a tunnel. It's a half meter into the ground.
I don't know. Meters?
Oh
Grunt?
my god.
The meter's not that deep.
How about you fucking Google it? Because I Google feet all the time.
It's a foot and a half deep. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. I knew that because I had to know that for work, but I just
I thought you were going to say you knew that because you played Minecraft. Like every American knows the metric system.
I played Castle Miner Z. Thank you.
I also played Castle Miner Z.
Kill them. Kill these guys.
I played both.
Let's
My
we have
last
10
the only
minutes, so
acceptable answer.
Yeah.
Anyway,
trying to wrap it up. As the scene gets clear, Samuel, you manage to push people away. Samuel, amongst the crowd, off to the side, clearly trying to stay out of sight. Pretty sure you snapped his neck as Steve was just walking about.
It's fine, guys.
Fancy that.
huh.
And he's moving alongside with the
yeah,
rest of
dude.
the refugees.
Where is Adam currently?
I'm still this guy, probably.
Above you, way above
Yeah.
you.
Damn. But I'll whisper into the earpiece. Adam,
Yeah.
do you see the bald fat man with the glasses?
Do I?
I mean, if you look down,
Yeah.
I'll say, if he points him out exactly, probably, yeah, you can spot him.
Yeah, I do.
He died when we entered.
Are you sure? He seems fine to me.
I'm sure.
He got better.
It's
I'm
okay.
very sure.
Okay. Maybe that guy just has a power to look dead or fix himself. I don't know, man. What does that matter?
Because I can explain later. Keep an eye on him.
Do you want to just grab him?
Don't make it as obvious as you grabbing Victoria just a second ago.
Dude, I don't know how else you want me to do that then.
Just keep an eye. You're up in the air.
Fine. Yeah. Can't stay up here too much longer, or else I'm gonna get fucking arrested.
No, but you're the most inconspicuous of us all.
Fighting a giant eagle.
Oh my
I,
god.
I don't mean whilst using your powers.
I'm gonna
I
tail
mean
him.
in general. Appearance-wise, Adam.
Fine, I'll tail him. Keep an eye
Smart
on
boy,
him keep an eye on him while I land, so he can point him out to me again.
of course.
So yeah, Allison flies up to you, Adam, and says, I think people are fine. Just get down there and we'll deal.
Yeah, I'll leave now.
No, you're gonna stay. There's questions you need to answer. No, you and your friends haven't been doing that recently. There is still a procedure to be followed.
Try not to make it a habit to ever do this in public, but apparently there was an emergency.
Which is
Alright,
why
what do you
you're
wanna
not
know?
gonna be punished from this, but you still have to a full report to the police, please.
All right.
Go there, see what's happening with my brother and your friend. Talk about it later.
So she wants me to go make a police report now.
No,
or rape
she wants you to go to Nathan and Victoria, but
Mhm.
don't just like fucking take off without
Yeah.
waiting for like an officer to take your official statement.
Okay.
So hear me out. Cheese it.
As
that-
well, Samuel, I presume you follow what's after Stevo?
Yeah, like Adam's gonna like call back to you. It's like his sister got me. I have to wait with the others now. Follow him for a while. Once the police report's done, I can catch up with you and take it over from there.
Very well. Come up with some excuse for why I've vanished if you can. And yeah, I'll follow Steve-O if possible.
As you follow, as the crowd kind of gets a bit, there's like police at this point and an emergency response teams. As Steve will just quietly break off from the crowd, taking one of the side alleys. Do you pursue?
Yeah, I pursue.
As you follow him to the side alley, there's like, you just feel something heavy hit you in the back of the head. It's just fucking get knocked out.
Ah, finally. We're free. Free of him.
We did it, guy. He's dead.
As meanwhile, you three, about a couple of minutes later, you see this older man as he approaches you. There's you kids, I was told you were part of the rescue team.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have one of my colleagues take a statement from each of you separately. I say like point you to another officer.
Jackpot's dad.
It is in fact
It
Jackpot's
is.
dad. Yes,
Holy shit! It's
Awesome.
Jackpot's
We
dad.
should
Officer
he should invite us
Castro.
for spaghetti.
Hey, you destroyed my building!
Yeah, Dr. Calamity saved his life, boys. He's here to help.
God, those anti-taxes really do some awesome work.
As
Give him a potion.
he's gonna take all of your statements. Are you gonna tell him about the mini calamity?
All Adam's gonna say is that I arrived on the scene late. The rest of my team was already trying to delay him. I worked to evacuate the rest of the citizens all at once. They're over there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Oh, they're all safe inside. I'm gonna have to probably help you get them all out, though.
You'll begin work on that. But again, so I'll assume you'll exclude the mini calamity, both of you, because Victoria has no fucking idea what happened.
Yeah, no, Victoria just mentioned that she was able to use her powers to distract Calamity, but it's all kind of a blur. She doesn't remember anything, actually.
That's up to Nathan. You want to say? You want to say Nathan?
I'm already in trouble. But I will say that she used her powers to distract Calamity.
As,
Being truthful just enough.
yeah, the three of you will, like, as they take your statement, Allison would join you through and says, you did great work today.
Thanks. What happened? I saw Calamity and then I was on the ground.
We got there. There was Calamity, and there was someone who looked very similar to him. Sort of, I think fighting. I'm not exactly sure. You looked quite similar. Don't suppose you're gonna explain that to me.
I
I
don't even know if we could.
I feel like
I'm-
you has to have some idea. I'm getting to
sometimes I can generate new powers. I was thinking about anything
Sorry.
I could do to slow him down.
Victoria. I want to help. Have to work with me. Because if you don't give me something more tangible than it just happened, I will have to have them take you in.
She can make new powers. It's
It,
not unreasonable to think that if she wanted to
I
make a power
literally
to
just
fight
said that and I was told it wasn't good enough.
Yeah, no. Honestly, if I were to fight Calamity, I'd just make things that look like Calamity. That's the only thing I could think of. Maybe she did the same thing in her own way. To fight him, she made a power to mimic him or something. I don't know.
Victoria's gonna look at her and say, "Do you have a moment to call somebody? There's a lady who knows a lot more about my powers than I do. Her name is Vera. I think she'd be able to explain everything a lot better than I can."
Then let me handle that. You three go and rest for tonight. As meanwhile, Samuel, you awaken as you are lying in the alleyway. There's some blood around you as you got hit in the head really fucking hard. Steve-O is nowhere to be seen, of course.
Damn it.
Which is kind of weird because last time you remember he was not really able to fucking deck you and clock you out.
Yeah. I'll hop on the earpiece. Is anyone still in the area?
Yeah, I just finished up here. I'll be heading over soon. Where is he now?
He managed to clock me around the back of the head and get away. Which is... I've known him a while. It's not really within his abilities to do.
Maybe he has friends then.
Maybe.
Yeah, like I said, Adam. He wasn't moving last time I saw him.
Well, I don't know. How hard does it take to knock you out?
Well, seeing how there's a puddle of blood around me, fairly hard.
I don't know. Calamity disappeared. Maybe he can camouflage. I don't know, man. Like, this is fucking weird. That's
Yes, but if Calamity's camouflaged as this guy. It's the person we need to keep an eye out for.
Do you know what direction he went?
Down the alleyway.
Grant, how long would he have been knocked out for? Like,
Probably like a couple of
Sure.
minutes. Not that long.
all right, see what you can do to track him and give us a location, I guess.
It's an alleyway literally just round the corner, but I'll start tracking.
Victoria's gonna be sending a message to her Sarah Palmer, basically telling her that we are going. New Powers did something very weird. Need to talk as soon as possible.
There would be no reply at the moment.
She's dead.
She's currently being raided. She's being swatted at the moment.
That's very fast. At that point, it's like how
Fine, this
move
is
that
what
quickly.
This is what happens. They just move really quickly, and this is the pattern. They just move really fast.
Oh no. Another connection for my sister. Great, it's great. No, perfectly fine.
I'll try sending a message to my mom then.
What message?
Basically that Powers did something incredibly weird in public. Expect Golden Sentinel to want to talk to you or talk to Nocturne, talk to somebody.
She's gonna message back to you. Can you teleport to me?
You know, Grunt, I will do that because then I can fill up my Doom track.
Are you sure about that? This is awfully convenient. Why would she want you to teleport to her?
Would you like me to pierce the mask?
On me? Because you can't really pierce the mask on her.
Too bad you
Grunt,
can't
can
take
I
somebody
pierce the mask on you? I have a real life dice I can roll right now.
Too bad you can't take somebody with you. Like Adam. Who's
Yeah, I'll tell the other guys that, like, my mom wants me to teleport to her right now.
what's your gut telling you? Victoria, trust your instincts. What do you feel?
I feel like I was just told by God that it was a bad idea.
Then tell her you'll meet her tomorrow in a public place. She can meet you. All right.
You want me to come with?
Yeah, I'll send the text back. Kind of being questioned right now. If I disappear, it's going to look even worse.
Don't lie to me, daughter.
Messages back and says, as soon as you can. I think it will get worse before it gets better.
Yeah, and that Victoria's just going to. She's just gonna sit down. She's starting to realize. Yeah, she's starting to realize that. All out and kill Calamity. I don't think I'll die. In fact, I think Victoria's starting to realize she's the backup. Sounds like she's the backup.
As eventually, yeah, Sarah would respond with, I've received some rather disturbing reports. If you need anything, you can come down to HQ.
All right. And Victoria will tell that to the others. And now Sarah finally got back to her too.
Do you want somebody to come with you?
I'd prefer it right now, yeah.
I'll go.
Okay. Do you want us both to go, or are you good with Adam?
I mean,
Someone
you
needs
both
to
could come.
go. Someone needs to go find Samuel, right?
Hmm.
See if you can find out.
I'm just
funnel
dead
test
in
Steeler.
the alleyway now. Left me to-
Peter Griffin death pose.
Nah.
I don't have
You
the
can-
best track record with Sam. I'm not gonna lie.
If you want to come, you can come. Yeah.
You can teleport to Sam if we need him, or if he needs us.
As so the three of you would go together then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grunt, grunt. I feel like this should raise up Freak, turning into Calamity.
Yeah, you can definitely raise up Freak Lower Mundane. Yeah, as the three of you would you arrive at the headquarters as Sarah is waiting for you in the lobby. And we expect you to bring friends.
And, I'm kind of a little out of it right now.
Well, we can come right this way. We'll...
Yeah. As I'm gonna look at them, like, yeah, they're saying I turned into Calamity.
Well, let's just run a couple of tests first and see how your physical condition is handling. Right this way. She's gonna start leading you down one of the hallways and through like a set of automatic doors as they open and you walk. All three of you, presumably.
Okay. Yeah. I was gonna ask if we were allowed to follow.
Yeah, she doesn't say anything. She kind of like gestures for all of you to. As you walk into the room, you hear the 3 shots as the darts just fucking implant into
What?
all of you.
Can I use my shield?
No,
Does it? Would it work?
suddenly,
Are you ha-
yeah, it's weird how the dart just pierced your skin like it was normal.
Oh no!
Mm,
They have a power negator.
unfortunately, as
Every evil company does come free with 1 power negation, guys.
yeah, like weird how they would almost be prepared for this because they handled Victoria, but what's 2 more, I guess.
Oh no! We need Team B to save us.
It's time for Samuel to come to the rescue.
Yeah, no.
I'll never save you guys.
You kind of like
You're
your
only
vision just goes blurry as you just kind of like collapse to the ground. Within a minute, you have in fact lost your consciousness as you just see Sarah make a phone call and just the last things like the last words you hear. You have her secured, but there's a complication.
I can't believe Sarah herself rolled a complication on her.
Well, yeah, the complication is you two fucking showing up.
I know. I know, Greg. I'm just saying
Nothing can
God,
be easy.
yeah.
We can't even kidnap our fucking test subject now. As Samuel, you eventually, I mean, I assume you head back to Steve-O's place of business, or just gonna like wander around aimlessly.
Yeah, I would return to Steve-O's. I would also give
It's open.
Kate a message just saying, got anything, also be careful.
Save us.
Well, yeah,
But yeah, I'll return back to Steve-O's.
it's open. The door to the basement is wide open. There's like lights from inside.
I'll cautiously approach the basement.
As you approach, you hear this loud commotion inside as there seems to be like there's like thumps and the ground shakes a bit slightly as something's going inside.
Yeah, I'll go look.
As you walk inside, you can see Calamity as his fist rather is currently through one of the walls as he like pulls it out and just kind of like stands there a bit, just looking aimlessly almost. Not really even.
Hello.
It doesn't seem to register your presence. And after maybe a few seconds, this place, by the way, looks completely wrecked. He just
I would imagine.
blinks out of existence. You
Curious.
There's that's actually what you want to do something after this.
Yeah, I'll look where he was punching.
Yeah, it just looks like he was punching. He punched through the wall. Got quite deep as well. But yeah, this place looks like he has trashed it completely.
I'll give Kate a call.
Gonna pick up. Like, yeah, well, it's like, what's wrong? What happened?
Ugh. I had a run-in with Calamity. Everything all right on your end? Forge all right?
Yeah. He was just gonna get back to me in like a couple of days.
The information might be more valuable than I originally concurred.
Okay. Let's meet up. Let's meet up in the morning. You
Might
okay?
want to meet up sooner, just in case.
Tell him what that's been.
And, don't worry, I'll go and stay post outside his house.
He
make
sleeps
sure-
he stays at the school as well.
Stay at the schools then. Keep an eye. I'll contact the rest of the team, make sure they're alright. They've vanished somewhere.
Okay, then keep in touch.
You as well. Any
the-
problem, give me an immediate call.
Yeah, of course. As your phone ends, the phone call ends, and there's a message from your mother that informs you that you are to head over to Scarlet's place immediately.
I'll message back bigger problems. If you want me, I'll be at Halcyon.
She says she's gonna respond with, "You are in danger, and I do not trust the people at Halcyon."
Sadly, there's people to protect.
Won't be able to protect them if you're dead.
Just have to hope that doesn't happen then.
Oh shit. And you will head back to Halcyon then, I guess. We will end that session there.